that's not community policing is the chief panicking and throwing 20 guys in a office in a unit, a community policing unit, and telling you and the media and the world, yeah, we have a community policing unit. No, community policing is not a unit. It is a mentality that we all need to buy into. And the only way that we can accomplish that is if you have enough guys on the street to be able to do that and do that safely. Right now, I could show you car plans where we're not making 70% of the staffing level in just about every district in the city. You know, so these guys are doing what? They're going from run to run to run to run to run. All you see is police cars zipping back and forth. They're not stopping. They're not waving. They're overworked. They're probably frustrated at the pay. You know, that's another thing that maybe somebody can help us with. We're the lowest paid big city police department in 3 states. That affects our recruitment. That affects our minority recruitment. That affects the psyche. Like, man, I ain't getting out of this car. What? I'm getting paid peanuts. Why the hell would I get out of this car and have the Department of Justice and everybody else?
So who suffers the most from that?
I agree.
The community.
I agree. And I say that the people that need us the most in these high crime area, and I'm not saying white, black, purple, high crime. It's not a racial thing in my mind either. It's a socioeconomic thing. You know, the people that don't have the jobs, the people that are really struggling on a weekly basis to put food on the table. Those are the folks that are victimized the most too by the bad guys. Those are the folks that need us the most. Those are the folks that I talk to when I go to these community meetings that really their only question is, where are you guys? We need you down in this neighborhood.
Oh, no, this is my question.
Oh, okay.
Why did you decide, and if I'm wrong, correct me.
Okay.
If my wording is wrong. Why did you or the CPAA decide to endorse Trump and not Hillary Clinton?
Because
endorse the president, any period.
Well, and we typically don't endorse the president because we are, you know, in the overall scheme of life, we're a very small union, about 1,300 members. But this year, in this particular election, the RNC brought us some credibility because that went off without a hitch. You know, we had, it literally will go down in history right now as the safest, most peaceful RNC or DNC in recorded history. And that's a fact. You know, so hopefully they get better from there. But Hillary Clinton would not talk to the police. She would not. Her campaign. I've got 6 letters that I've requested. Trump's campaign started very early on with us, trying to seek an endorsement or what do we need to do? Who do we need to talk to? She didn't, and she wouldn't. And actually, the national FOP, and that's 680,000 police officers. The national FOP approached her, and they wouldn't talk to her. Her campaign, herself, you know, what did they do? They thought, you know, probably with strategy, they thought that it would be more lucrative, they'd get more votes if they embraced Black Lives Matter, or they embraced, you know, the
but
mothers.
Why Trump? I mean,
well,
let's take away the media. Let's say Trump. Let's say he's not racist, but a lot of his supporters are. We can't deny that because the KKK endorsed him.
Whatever. The KKK. Well, I mean, come on. The KKK endorsed him, so that makes him a racist.
That's what I said. I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking.
You don't think that there's racist people that endorse Hillary, or evil people that endorse Hillary?
Well, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm I'm trying to paint a picture. Leaving Trump out of the equation, a lot of his supporters being racist, the KKK. That supported
the KKK is almost non-existent anymore, by the way, compared to what it was. But
hold on, just work
okay.
with me.
All right.
I'm just giving an example.
I got it.
Okay. Now, with the climate, do you think that was a smart decision?
Yeah,
Okay,
I do.
Why do you? Why?
Because in talking, directly to Mr. Trump, I expressed our concerns for law enforcement. We are absolutely, law enforcement as a profession is absolutely under attack. It's under attack based on false narratives, the Ferguson effect, Baltimore, poor Freddie Gray, right? All those 6 black, white, and male and female police officers just murdered that poor guy, right? Don't take into account that he just had neck surgery. Don't take into account that he slammed himself around.
Let's talk about that. You're getting into Baltimore, Ferguson,
Sure.
and yeah,
Police officers.
These are predominantly black cities, right?
Yes.
Now, but recently, you have white males killing cops.
I don't know about that.
You don't?
Where? In Baltimore?
No, it's been all over the news. But we can look at it.
There's more black males killing cops than there are white males. I'll tell you that's factual.
Well,
But that doesn't matter. We digress when we start talking about black, white. It's a socio-economic thing. Here's what I'm going to tell you about Baltimore.
And you can get into that. I don't want to get off the Trump thing. I just want to get I want to get into the mind frame of the decision to endorse him, given the media portrayal and the propaganda and everything.
The media portrayal. I mean that brings us round robin right back to the entire problem, because the media is pitting you and I against each other, and they're doing it so people click on there, so they get hits on their websites. We shouldn't be allowing that to happen.
So you don't feel there's no truth to what the media is saying about?
About what? There's more times than not it's proven to be false, right? North Carolina. I mean, you could go on and on and on about it. Look at Baltimore. Black mayor, black police chief, black prosecutor, majority minority police department. Mm-hmm. Majority minority, 64% minority police department. And yet, poor Freddie Gray got killed, murdered by those 6 angry black, white, male, female police officers in a fit of rage. Those cops didn't want to be out there. They were assigned to go out to that neighborhood, and they knew him. He's eating his dope, and he's doing all his other silly stuff. I don't condone the loss of life, any loss of life, but for that narrative and that prosecutor to put those police officers, good police officers, integral police officers, on trial for politics is absolutely unacceptable. For Loretta Lynch or Holder to get involved in local issues, it was absolutely unacceptable. For Obama to get involved in local issues with what was the kid's name that was. And that was even a police-involved shooting. Trayvon Martin. For Obama to get on there, that could have been my son wearing a hoodie. Stop. There was a lot, and that's why these cops. There's no conspiracy theory. It was a black judge that acquitted those cops in Baltimore. Yet we don't hear that, and we still keep letting it go.
The black community thinks there's a conspiracy against them from the police. And the police thinks it's a conspiracy against them from the black community.
I don't think that. I don't think from the black community. I think from certain segments.
Well, because of the media portrayal.
Sure. But